invest in a new tripod. Hopefully y'all can see me, bro. But I was about to hop in the shower and I was like, yo, let me talk to y'all again because I had dropped the video before New Year's and I just wanted to chop it up with y'all again about what's been on my mind. I want to get back to these videos. I did it on TikTok, these short form videos of just my thoughts or how I'm ending the night. So I'm going to bring that in a different way on YouTube. I used to call it these deep thoughts. That's what I used to call it. But point is, what I'm going through now is I feel like I've been struggling with letting go my entire life. You feel me? And I really started to unpack that and just I really wanted to know why. I know there's surface level things, but the thing about life, and I mentioned this before, is it goes as deep as you allow it. You get what I'm saying? So I could settle for that first answer that might come into my mind, whether it be childhood traumas or a situation that happened, whatever the case may be, that maybe it closed me off from whatever. Those are surface levels, you feel me? But it gets deeper. I'm big on getting to the root of the problem. And this is something that I've been unpacking, I would say, on my own timing as life just been going on. And today, I would say yesterday, what I came to realize is the reason why it can be hard for me to let go is because I formed these attachments to these ideal. It's a lot of reasons. Let me go into this reason. The first reason I formed these attachments, right? I formed these attachments to visions or things I feel should happen or what could happen. And I'll give you an example. Let's say for my brand, right? There's a lot of things that I desire to do with my brand. One of the main things is get my own apartment. If you close enough to me or not even close enough to me, I think I make that abundantly clear. That's my main focus. That's my main goal. That's a good goal to have, right? But the thing with me is, it's a gift and a curse. I wouldn't even say it's a curse, but I have this foresight where I can see years into the future in a sense. I can just, it's a feeling I have that I just know what's going to happen, or also I can plan out that future. You get what I'm saying? For my brand, when I started this, I only started it because I needed to have a vision of beyond that first year, what that first year would look like, what year 2, 5, 10, 15, you can get what I'm saying, etc. What is the grand plan and what is the grand purpose? And I say all that to say that these are good things to have, goals and foresight and stuff like that, but you can get lost in that. You get what I'm saying? Because then you start creating these storylines that branch off, but there's no tangibility there yet. You feel me? Meaning my goal might be to have my crib at this time and stuff like that, which is good to have these timetables, but then you start attaching these emotions. So if it doesn't have that, you're a failure. If it doesn't happen how you wanted to, and in the way in which you wanted to, in the time you wanted it to, then you just basically, not only do you add these unnecessary pressures, but you deem yourself a failure because it didn't happen in a way that you felt certainly it was going to happen. You feel me? And I hope I said that right. Basically, what I mean is, I had an idea, and I want to keep it short because I don't have that much memory on my camera. I had an idea, right, that it would happen like this. And because it didn't happen like that, I feel that it's not going to happen and that it can't happen. Or you just start having all these overthinking thoughts or whatever, that really you're giving all of these things value. You get what I'm saying? So you're giving these negative thoughts value, you're giving these positive thoughts value. So just because it didn't happen how I thought doesn't mean it can't happen. You feel me? It's not your job. The more I realize just as I gain more wisdom, it's just like, yo, it's really about being in the present. You feel me? I know people say that all the time, but I was saying all of that to say that the most important part is you being present right now. You get what I'm saying? What can I affect right now? What is actually happening for me right now? That doesn't mean you don't look to the future and think that you desire or plan it out to get that end result you want. But ultimately, what's going to get you there is being present. Everything I've created, my best pieces of work, being in the best headspace, doing some of the greatest things of my life, I was present in that moment. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily thinking about 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, or this fantasy that I had shaped in my head. I was thinking about what was happening right now, and that allowed me to create those things that I want or attract those things that I want in my life or that I desire in my life. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to leave y'all, well, not leave y'all with that. I still got some more, but I just wanted to put y'all on to, it's very important to not have attachments, at least in an unhealthy way, to these ideas or these fantasies that you're creating. Yes, being a creative person and being a visionary and being able to see all these endless possibilities are dope, but just let it be that. You get what I'm saying? And this is me talking to myself. Just let it be that, bro. Just let it be a possibility. You get what I'm saying? Don't get so hooked to it. Don't live in it as if it's now. You get what I'm saying? And that's a whole separate thing from manifestation. You feel me? Like, and to me, I'll say what manifestation is to me in summary is being able to attract what it is that you truly desire and you align with. You get what I'm saying? So that's a different situation than you living through fantasies. You get what I'm saying? You're living through these things as if they're happening right now. And when stuff don't, you start to blend those two. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You start to blend the fantasy with reality and you start to get lost. So it's when your fantasy, when you do that blend, you thinking that that is your reality and that's not your reality yet. So you're treating it as if, damn, I'm not doing the right thing or this is wrong or damn, you just start overthinking and overcompensating and just doing things that based off that fantasy. You get what I'm saying? That's not where you're at now. That's not your reality. You get what I'm saying? You being present, you being right here is what's important. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's something that I've learned, and even talking to y'all is making it more therapeutic because that's what I realized is ultimately I have to remove myself from them fantasies. You feel me? Just be present. Meditation helps with that, journaling. So I've been doing things, all those processes have helped me realize, acknowledge, and learn that that's where I get caught up sometimes. You get what I'm saying? That's why I have these unhealthy attachment issues to situations, places, people sometimes is because I create a fantasy on that system, whether it be my brand or whether it be a person. You get what I'm saying? I create these fantasies, and that was ultimately, I feel like, a major thing of why I'm so isolated from, in a sense of I keep to myself. I don't really have two people that I'm close to. And even then I really keep to myself. I don't really explore dating too much. You feel me? I lock in because I have things that I want to do, but also I use those things as excuses because my entire life I've always used, well, you're not there yet. You're supposed to have certain things as a man. It is certain things that I desire to have before I do that. But at the same time, I realize that I'm using those things as a crutch as well. You get what I'm saying? That is something that I personally would like to experience. Not because society, not because of anything else, but that is something I just desire to experience. You get what I'm saying? Within alignment, of course, you feel me? That's something I've been better with, being in alignment. I'm not chasing, I'm not, you feel me, anything in life. And that's just not like, that's not just women. That's like, even with my business, I'm not, that's the one thing I said that I've been at a good place with. I don't force things, you feel me, like I used to anymore. I really go with the flow. But I realized that just having unhealthy attachments was a big reason why I couldn't just let go. You feel me? I feel like and that's crazy because I'm an Aquarius and they talk about detachment. I do detach a lot. So it's kind of crazy to say that I'll be attached, but I can detach pretty easily as well. But like I said, is it healthy or is it not? You get what I'm saying? So that's just the question that I want to keep being on top of myself. It's just like a muscle, like anything else that you want to make sure that you're constantly challenging yourself in a positive way when it comes to these things that you want to do. Meaning that if this is a practice that I want to instill in a generational curse that I want to break, because I do realize where this came from and why I'm like that and stuff like that. So if this is something that I truly want to overcome and not let the best of me, then I have to make sure that I'm being intentional with it. If I feel like I'm doing it when it comes to my brand, a place, a situation, a goal, then I have to step back and take time for myself and unpack that and realize and just reiterate, can you not only why are you feeling this way, but if you're feeling this way because let's work through that. You feel me? Let's get through those emotions type shit. And that shit was on my heart. I know it's gonna come out like that. I'm glad it's coming out like this. And this is why I love just doing YouTube in the sense of just documenting my journey, because a lot of the times I get these thoughts out or I work through a lot of shit myself. You feel me? Just like most people, I've only had myself. I practically raised myself in a lot of ways. You feel me? There was nobody there guiding me through life. So I just did all of this by myself and it's always helped me. So this is just outlet for that. And I'm like, you know what? If this has helped me so much, if I want to get to a place where I'm comfortable, well, I feel like I'm at that place. I've been doing social media for a minute. So I feel like I'm at that place where I can articulate that a lot better on camera. So I just wanted to have these raw moments with y'all, and hopefully you can see this come across your page or your newsfeed or whatever the case may be. I said all the wrong things just now. It comes across your feed though, and it resonates with you and it helps you get through shit. Because sometimes I feel like that's all you need to do. You feel me? Just talk to yourself. That's how I don't think I would be here right now with y'all if I didn't talk to myself about the shit that I was going on. Honestly, probably would have killed myself. And it sounds funny, and to me it is funny because, you feel me, I just joke. I don't take it too serious, bro. But at the same time, I feel like that has some truth in it because I done been through a lot of shit, especially mentally. And to go through that by yourself. So to be able to overcome it and just air out these thoughts help out a lot. So I had some more for y'all, but I said I don't want to drag this on. And I really don't remember. But the point is, if you're struggling with letting go, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because of a lot of things. And I would say unpack that. One of the things I just spoke to y'all today was about just releasing attachments and stuff like that. And even recognizing that you have unhealthy attachments and stuff like that. But other than that, I feel like y'all kind of fucking with these videos, so I'm gonna keep posting them. And if you have any other topics you'd like me to touch on, please comment down below because I love unpacking trauma.